going to?
I want to go to another piazza.
As did a lot of school teachers, Frances Rowland of St. Louis, Missouri, went to Italy last summer.
Let's get ready for the picture.
It wasn't time off. They traveled to Reggio, Emilia, a small city in Italy's prosperous north, to learn how public preschools here manage to produce this. An amusement park for birds with Ferris wheels, fountains, a pond. All designed by very young children, 3, 4, and 5 years old. And these are not standout students, not prodigies, not gifted, no smarter than their counterparts in New York, or Tulsa, or Seattle. But it's easy to see that something is very different here. Inside, a wind machine created by 4-year-olds. Their visions plastered and painted into frescoes. Their city in 3 dimensions, sprawling across tables. What parents and teachers in Reggio decided is that preschool education can do a lot more than its traditional mission of imparting social skills like sharing toys, or motor skills like hopping on one foot or learning how to hold a pen. Here, they focus on cognitive development because teachers believe that children, right from their earliest years onward, are trying to develop explanations for the world around them. The Reggio approach is confirmed by the latest neuroscience, which says a baby's brain is primed for work. Way before school begins, a child's brain is laying down patterns for learning and emotion. It is sensory experience, say neuroscientists, that builds these patterns. Drawing, sculpting, painting wire the brain for life.
What Reggio teaches us is that even if we knew everything in the world about the brain and about the mind, we couldn't really tell what children could do. And what we learned from Reggio is that children who are 4 or 5, 6 years of age can follow an interesting idea, an interesting object, an interesting experience for weeks or months, bring fresh insight into it, bring imagination to it, create projects, reflect on them, be proud of them, and go on to something else.
Maybe all together we are looking for something different for our children.
The Reggio approach has attracted international interest. These parents are in St. Louis, where 3 schools, 2 private and 1 public, have adopted the Reggio approach.
Do you know where this projection of the flowers came from?
That means very young children are considered capable of solving very complex problems.
It's up there!
Up there?
The picture is up there.
Can you tell me about this piece right here?
What goes on is written down and photographed
There you go. Now put
by one of the teachers for a record that will go up on the wall. A document that shows children their ideas are valued and which showcases their work for any student or visitor to see. And in the heart of it all, physically and philosophically, the art studio.
Can me and Sheila have all the clay right here?
Sure, you can use as much as you want.
The Reggio approach gives children more time with the art teacher and more materials to work with than most schools. More ways for children to express themselves.
I'm fixing this Batman house.
And do you all do the blocks at the same time all together?
No. Some people get to do it and some people don't. Because some people don't want to be there and some people do.
For Frances Rowland, this is a big change. She's a veteran teacher, worked at a drop-off daycare center.
I wouldn't call that education at all. That was caregiving.
Don't do a full cup of this.
And also at a church preschool.
That was your traditional preschool. There were themes based on the season of the year. Apples for September. You know, in October you taught about pumpkins and all the things about fall.
Many preschool teachers in the United States work from such lesson plans.
It is sort of a top-down teaching method. It's an adult giving small children the information that they want them to have. I just think you sell them short by expecting that they would only want to do something a certain way.
Well, at those ages, how much is going on with them?
Just about more than anybody can handle. That, you know, the possibilities are endless.
Emilia Gambetti is a former Reggio teacher who shares its ideas with interested teachers from Los Angeles to Boston. She says Reggio doesn't give children answers. It teaches them how to find the answers themselves.
What we are trying to do here together is to bring up from the child what the child has inside.
Why help me make Cody? This is her doghouse.
They have so many years to be in school. This is just the beginning. Why is this so important?
We have to start from the beginning if we want to build something different.
Would you say this Reggio system of what you've seen is the best approach to early childhood learning?
The one reason that I feel it's the best is because of the respect for the children. And that's who they place, you know, first. Twinkle, twinkle.
Children first, a dream many parents might wish for their children.
You are